Hello everyone, we will be talking about SAP1 or simple as possible computer. So, number one, program counter or PC. The program counter is the starting point of SAP1's operation. It holds the address of the next instruction to be executed and ensures that the PC follows the correct sequence with every clock pulse and the PC increments and stepping through instructions one at a time. Okay. So number two is the ROM or read-only memory. So the ROM stores the program instructions in binary form. These instructions are preloaded and remain unchanged during execution and providing the SAP1 with the operations it needs to perform. Number three, the instruction register or IR holds the current instruction fetched from the ROM, and this instruction is then decoded and executed by the SAP1's control logic. Next one is the controller or the sequencer. It generates the necessary control signals to manage data flow between components. It ensures that each part of the SAP1 operates in harmony and following the correct sequence of operations. Next is the MAR or memory address register that temporarily stores the memory location of the data or instruction being accessed. It acts as a bridge between the program counter and the ROM. Next one is the accumulator or the AC. So the accumulator, often abbreviated as AC, stores the results of the arithmetic and logical operations. As the central work register of SAP1, it interacts directly with the ALU for computation. So next one is the ALU or Arithmetic Logic Unit. It is where all the calculations occur. It handles basic operations such as addition and subtraction with inputs coming from the accumulator and other registers. Okay, so the next one is the B register. The B register serves as a secondary register for storing operands used in ALU operations. Together with the accumulator, it forms the input pair for the ALU. Next one is the output register. So the output register holds the final result of the computations before displaying them. It acts as the interface between the internal data and external output devices. Okay. So next is the CLR or clear signal. It resets the specific registers to their default state, usually 0. This ensures clean and accurate operation during the execution of new instruction. Okay. So to recap, the SAP1 components are program counter, ROM, instruction register, controller sequencer, memory address register, accumulator, arithmetic logic unit, B register, output register, and clear signals. And the SAP1 represents the foundation of how computer process instructions step by step. And that's the end. Thank you.